Hello everyone, welcome to Unacademy. Let's crack UPSC CSE English. It's me, Rushikesh Inamdar. Welcome you all on India's largest learning platform where you will get daily life classes, structured courses, unlimited access for live and recorded classes along with unlimited mock tests. Yes, in today's lecture, we'll see indoor air pollution. Yes, friends, we 100 plus top educators will guide you throughout the year preparation of civil services examination. I'm having experience more than 8 years in the field of guiding UPSC aspirants. You can follow me on Unacademy and you can join our Telegram group using this link. Yes, those aspirants are looking for any particular module wise courses, we have 15,000 plus courses available on our platform like polity, governance and international relations, Indian economy, geography, environment and ecology, history and many more. So please start your preparation with Unacademy. Yes, we have options for plus and iconic subscription where you will get proper structured courses, and those aspirants are preparing for their graduation or degree, they can opt for iconic subscription. Means in this subscription you will get personal coach along with study planner, and do not forget to use code RBI Live to get 10% discount on your subscription. Yes, you can apply this referral code RBI Live on plus or iconic subscription as well. Yes, yes, friends, as everyone aware about, notification of CSE 2021 prelims is already published. Yes, so 27th June is the exam date, and last date for the apply for the preliminary examination in is 24th March. Yes guys, you can visit the website of UPSC for apply preliminary 2021 prelims exam 2021. Yes, and all these details regarding vacancies and eligibility criteria. Yes guys, we are going to start new batches from 10th March. So hurry up and enroll yourself for these batches. Yes, friends, we have next Unacademy Combat scheduled on 7th March in the morning 11 am. So do not forget to register yourself using code RBI Live. Yes, so hurry up and register yourself for the Unacademy Combat. Yes, friends, these are the subscription options available for you. Again, you have option to opt to 1 year, 2 year or 3 year subscription, and you can use code RBI Live to get 10% discount. Yes, now in today's session we'll see indoor air pollution. Now tell me, anyone of you, what is meant by indoor air pollution? Yes, see, this picture is talked about in deep sense, in depth about indoor air pollution. Yes, friends. Now, so with the why it is in news, because with the continual improvement in our quality of life, indoor air pollution is most often overshadowed by the outdoor variety. Yes, means so indoor indoor air pollution is the degradation of indoor air quality. Yes, the degradation of indoor air quality by harmful chemicals and other materials. So it can be up to 10 times worse than outdoor air pollution. So this is because contained areas enable potential pollutants to build up more than open spaces. Yes, so what is mean by indoor air pollution? So the which is the degradation of indoor air quality, and this degradation by harmful chemicals and other materials. Now, the emission of PM 2.5 generated by the burning of solid fuels in households is termed HAP, household air pollution. Yes, guys, I hope everyone is aware about HAP, household air pollution. Yes, now fine particulate matter refers to particles or droplets with a diameter of 2.5 micrometers or less is also known as PM 2.5. Yes, as we know, during last few years we are facing a severe air pollution in northern part of our country like Delhi and nearby places facing air pollution. Yes, before that, yes, Vijay, everyone is waiting for that result. So keep patience. Definitely, as soon as possible, UPSC will declare his result of mains. So keep updating their website, please. And definitely will announce through our platform as well such important events. Yes. So come to the point. Today we are studying indoor air pollution. So what is mean by PM 2.5 particles? So the fine particles refers to or particles or droplets with a diameter of 2.5 micrometers or less is known as PM 2.5. Now, according to the Environment Protection Act 1986, the levels of indoor air pollutant are often 2 to 5 times higher than outdoor levels. So, in some cases, these levels can exceed the outdoor levels of the same pollutant 100 times. Yes, this is the observation by Environment Protection Act 1986. Next, indoor pollutants can emanate from a range of sources. So, combustion of products from heating, cooking, and the smoking of tobacco, while exposure to indoor air pollution has increased due to a variety of reasons, including the construction of more tightly sealed buildings, reduced ventilation, the use of synthetic materials for building and furnishing, and the use of chemical products, pesticides, and household care products. Yes. So, see the reasons for the indoor pollutants. Then, according to WHO, around 3 billion people, mostly women in the villages of India and other parts of the world, still cook and heat their homes using dirty solid fuels. Yes, this is the report or observation by WHO, where they observed that 3 billion people, mostly women in the villages of India and in other parts of the world, still cook and heat their homes using dirty solid fuels. Now, this includes wood, charcoal, coal, dung, and abundantly available crop wastes. Yes. So, these are burnt on open fireplaces, cooking stoves, etc. So, this activity generates a large amount of air pollutant such as SO2, sulfur dioxide, NOx, nitrous oxides, carbon monoxide, and particulate matter, that is PM. Now, the WHO fact sheet on household air pollution due to indoor pollutants states that 3.8 million premature deaths occur annually. Yes. So, the 3.8 million premature death occurs annually due to indoor pollutants. Yes. So, these include reasons for this death includes stroke, ischemic heart diseases, chronic obstructive pulmonary diseases, and lung cancer. So, all of which are attributed to exposure to household air pollution. Yes, so these are the basic information related with the indoor air pollution. Now, after this, we'll see status of indoor air pollution in India. Yes, guys. Now, the principal sources of indoor air pollution are, yes, first combustion, second building material, and third bioaerosols. Yes, so while radon, asbestos, pesticides, heavy metals, volatile organic matter, and environmental tobacco smoke are considered major indoor pollutants. Yes, so in developed countries, right now, radon, asbestos, pesticides, heavy metals, volatile organic matter, and environmental tobacco smoke are considered major indoor pollutants in developed countries, and the combustion of products of biomass fuels contribute most to indoor pollution in developing countries. Yes, so this is where we can differentiate this indoor air pollution in developing and developed countries. Yes. So, in context of India, out of 0.2 billion people using fuel for cooking, like 49% of use of firewood, 8.9% cow dung cake, 1.5% coal, lignite or charcoal, 2.9% using kerosene, 28.6% liquefied petroleum gas, that is LPG, 0.1% electricity, 0.4% biogas, and 0.5% other methods. Yes. So we'll see all these different flat platforms or methods used for cooking in India, which are also responsible for the indoor air pollution. Yes, so the incomplete combustion of products of biomass fuels include suspended particulate matter, carbon monoxide, polyaromatic hydrocarbons, polyorganic matter, formaldehyde, etc., which have adverse effects on health. Yes, the combustion of coal results in production of oxides of sulfur, arsenic, and fluorine. Yes, the combustion of coal results in production of oxides of sulfur, arsenic, and fluorine. Now, pollutants such as aldehydes, volatile, semi-volatile organic compounds are produced from resins, waxes, polishing materials, cosmetics, and binders. Yes, now see our day-to-day activities, how affected the air quality. Yes. So the pollutants such as aldehydes, volatile and semi-volatile organic compounds are produced from resins, waxes, polishing materials, cosmetic and binders. And lastly, biological pollutants like dust mites, molds, pollen and infectious agents produced in stagnant water, mattress, carpets and humidifiers to pollute indoor air. So all these factors are responsible for indoor air pollution. Yes, yes. After that, a study on quantifying exposures to respiratory particulate matter found concentration of particulate matter ranging from 500 to 2000 mg per m3 during cooking in biomass or using households. So average 24 hours exposures range from 82 plus minus 39 mg per m3 for those using clean fuels to 231 plus minus 109 mg per m3 for those who used biomass fuel for cooking. Yes, so indoor air carbon monoxide levels during cooking by dung, wood, coal, kerosene, and LPG were found to be 144, 156, 94, 108, and 14 mg M3 respectively. Yes, so cooking by dung 144, wood 156, coal 94, kerosene 104, and LPG 14 mg per M3. So the indoor levels of total polyaromatic hydrocarbons during use of dung, wood, coal, kerosene, and LPG were 3.56, 2.01, 0.55, 0.23, and 0.13 mg per m3 of air respectively. Yes, the formaldehyde means levels were 670, 652, 109, 112, and 68 mg per m3 respectively for dung, wood, coal, kerosene, and LPG. See, these are the measurement methods and the figures which calculated through air indoor air pollution. Yes, after that we'll see effects of indoor air pollution on health. Yes, so the ill effects of indoor air pollution results in about 2 million premature deaths per year, wherein 44% are due to pneumonia, 54% from chronic obstructive pulmonary disease COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, and 2% from lung cancer. Yes, this is the data approximate related with the effects of indoor air pollution on health. Now, the most affected groups are women and younger children as they spend maximum time at home. So, the morbidities associated with indoor air pollution are respiratory illness, acute respiratory tract infection, and COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, poor perinatal outcomes like low birth weight, stillbirth, cancer of nasopharynx, larynx, lung, and leukemia. Yes, friends, these are the effects of indoor air pollution on health. Along with that, the harmful health effects of formaldehyde range from being an acute irritant, reducing vital capacity, causing bronchitis, to being a carcinogen, causing leukemia and lung cancer. Yes. Yes, guys. So, the harmful health effects of formaldehyde range from being an acute irritant, reducing vital capacity, causing bronchitis, to being a carcinogen, causing leukemia and lung cancer. Now, there are few studies done so far to show the effect of wood smoke on cardiovascular health. Yes, the indoor air pollutants have potential health effects like the particulates cause respiratory infections, chronic bronchitis, COPD, and also lead to ex- exacerbation of COPD. Yes, so basically sulfur dioxide. Yes, sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide causes wheezing and exacerbation of asthma. So in addition to this, nitrogen dioxide causes respiratory infections and deteriorates lung functions. Sulfur dioxide has additional etiological role in exacerbation of COPD and cardiovascular disease. Yes. So the risk of poor perinatal outcomes, that is low birth weight and perinatal death, increases from exposure to carbon monoxide, biomass smoke, especially metal ions and polycyclic aromatics, leads to development of cataract. Yes, guys. So these are the effects of air pollution on indoor air pollution on health. Now, polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons lead to development of cancers of lungs, mouth, nasopharynx, and larynx. So, as consequence of poverty factors such as living conditions, sanitization, and access to water are associated with the solid fuel use, and should be considered while measuring impact of solid fuel on child survival. So, various studies in our country have reported harmful effects of indoor pollution. So, in a large case, control study after adjustment for demographic factor and living conditions, solid fuel use significantly increased child deaths at ages 1 to 4 years. Yes, more girls than boys died from exposure to solid fuels, and solid fuel use was also associated with non-fatal pneumonia. Yes, guys. So, the use of fuel other than LPG was significantly associated with acute lower respiratory tract infection even after adjusting for other risk factors. So, in children with acute lower respiratory infection, like 24.8% had pneumonia, 45.5% had 7 pneumonia, and 29.7% had very severe disease. Yes. So, if we'll see in Ladakh, due to severe cold and ventilation kept to a minimum, the inmates are exposed to high concentration of soot, resulting in morbidities which resemble pneumoconiosis. Yes, pneumoconiosis. Right. So, the use of biomass fuel was associated with significantly prolonged nasal mucociliary clearance time in comparison to clean fuel uses and reduced peak expiratory flow rate as compared to clean fuel uses. So the use of biomass as a cooking fuel was found to be significantly associated with high prevalence of active tuberculosis. Yes, tuberculosis. Right. The prevalence remained large and significant even after analyzing separately for men and women and for urban and rural areas. So 51% of prevalence of acute tuberculosis is attributable to cooking smoke in the age of group 20 years and above. Yes, so results from a study among elderly men and women showed higher prevalence of asthma in households using biomass fuels than those using cleaner fuels as compared to men, and the effect of cooking smoke on asthma was greater among women after adjustment. Yes. So the results from a study conducted in southern India reported higher prevalence of COPD among biomass fuel users than clean fuel users. Yes, and it also found that the prevalence was 2 times higher in women spending more than 2 hours a day in cooking. Yes. So, biomass fuels contain carcinogens like polyaromatic hydrocarbons, formaldehyde, etc. So, a case control study among women diagnosed with lung cancer reported that in addition to tobacco, exposure to biomass fuels also leads to development of lung cancer. Right. So in non-smoker women, exposures to biomass fuel was associated with higher risk of developing lung cancer. And the exposure to biomass fuel remained significantly associated with lung cancer despite adjusting for other factors like smoking and passive smoking. Yes, so these are the factors related with the indoor air pollution on health. Now, along continuing with this effects, compared to the use of cow dung and wood smoke, LPG use was found to be associated with cortical, nuclear, and mixed cataract with an odd ratio of 0.69, whereas biomass fuel use resulted in partial or complete blindness with odds of 1.32 as compared to other fuels. So, similar studies in Western India reported use of wood to be an important cause of age-dependent cataract. Yes, coal and cattle dung use resulted in eye irritation. Yes. Now, the the higher levels of carbon monoxide due to biomass fuels in houses resulted in higher carboxy carboxyhemoglobin levels which were comparable to smokers. Yes, and a study among users of biomass fuels during pregnancy found a 50% excess risk of stillbirths. Right. So the exposure to biomass fuel was associated with 49% increased risk of low birth wet babies. So mothers from household using high pollution fuels were 1.4 times more likely to give birth to a low birth weight baby as compared to those using cleaner fuels. Yes, so the use of biomass fuel during pregnancy was found to be associated with at birth and as compared to newborn newborns born in households using low pollution fuels like electricity, LPG, biogas and natural gas, those born in households using high pollution fuels were 73g lighter. Right. Yes. Now see, this picture is talked about indoor air quality matters. Yes, now what we have theoretically studied about health impact on health or health impact of poor indoor air quality. Just have a look in this picture. So out yes, so indoor air quality. So indoor sources, building materials, heating and combustion appliances, water systems, leaks and condensation, furnishing and decoration, cleaning agents. Yes. Now indoor environment quality IEQ is acoustic condition, lighting, temperature, humidity and visual comfort. Yes. Occu- Occupants like number of occupants, age and gender, occupation, socio-economic status, and pets in house. Yes, and if we are talking about activities like smoking, cooking, cleaning, opening and closing windows. Yes, indoor impact on health like symptoms, irritation, respiratory symptoms, fatigue and concentration difficulties, headaches. Yes, diseases, asthma, lung cancer, cardiovascular disease, chronic obstructive lung disease, respiratory infections, and acute toxication. Yes. Now, after that, we'll see control measures for indoor air pollution. Yes, friends. So, the studies done so far in our country provides us enough evidence that indoor air pollution is a cause of increasing morbidities and mortalities. And there is a need for an urgent intervention. So, there are social, cultural, and financial factors that influence the decision of people about energy and cooking. So other factors include the availability and flexibility of traditional fuels, the type of dishes prepared, the taste of food, the problems with smoke, the aesthetic apples of stores, and users' perception about other alternatives. Yes. So we'll see the suggested measures which should be adopted to curb the menace of indoor air pollution. Yes. So, where first is public awareness, right? So, one of the most important steps in prevention of indoor air pollution is education. Yes, spreading awareness among people about the issue and the serious threat it poses their health and well-being. So public awareness is important measure. Yes. Then which includes the education should help people in finding different ways of reducing exposures with better kitchen management and protection of children at home. So people should also be educated about the use of alternative cleaner sources of energy to replace direct combustion of biomass fuel. The stakeholders must include not only public but also politicians and administrators to ensure their commitment and increase their awareness about health effects of indoor air pollution. Yes. After that, change in pattern of fuel use. Yes. Next measure is change in pattern of fuel use. So, fuel use depends on one's habit and availability, and most importantly, its affordability. So, at present, majority of low-income families rely solely on direct combustion of biomass fuels for their cooking needs, as this is the cheapest and easiest option available to them. However, this could be rectified by promoting the use of cleaner energy sources such as gobar gas, which utilizes cow dung to produce gas for cooking. Yes. Next, modification of design of cooking stove. The stove should be modified from traditional smoky and leaky cooking stoves to the ones which are fuel efficient, smokeless, and have an exit that is chimney for indoor pollutants. A good example is one designed by National Biomass Cook Stoves initiatives of Ministry of New Renewable Energy under a special project on cook stove during 2009 and 10. So, with the primary aim of enhancing the availability of clean and efficient energy for the energy deficient and poorer sections of the country. Yes, modification of design of cooking stoves. Then, improvement in ventilation. So, during construction of a house, importance should be given to adequate ventilation. For poorly ventilated houses, measures such as a window above the cooking stove and cross ventilation through doors which be instituted. Yes, ventilation is also important to reducing indoor air pollutant during cooking. Then, intersectoral coordination and global initiative. Yes, so indoor air pollution can only be controlled with coordinated and committed efforts between different sectors concerned with health, energy, environment, housing, and rural development. Yes, now after that, we'll see Millennium Development Goals MDGs, right? So, tackling indoor air pollution and providing universal access to clean household energy is a great opportunity to improve health, reduce poverty, and protect our environment, thus contributing significantly to achieving the Millennium Development Goals MDGs, which are listed as improved household energy practices will provide opportunities for income generation, which is MDG 1, Millennium Development Goals 1, which is eradicate extreme poverty and hunger. Along with that, with less time spent on fuel collection and loss due to ill health, children will have more time to school attendance and homework, which is the MDG 2, achieve universal primary education. Yes, first is eradicate extreme poverty and hunger. Second one, achieve universal primary education. Then, freeing women's time for income generation will help in eradicating poverty and hunger and achieving gender equal equality. Yes, guys. Better respiratory health. Yes. MDG 4, which reduce child mortality. MDG 5, improve maternal health. Sixth, combat HIV and AIDS, malaria, and other diseases like tuberculosis. Then, use of clean household energy will ensure environmental sustainability. So, the WHO is the agency responsible for reporting the proportion of population using solid fuels as an indicator for reporting progress towards MDG 7 to ensure environmental sustainability MDG 7 and an intersectoral approach for use of clean household energy practices will lead to economic and social development. So, develop a global partnership for development Yes, so though evidence exists for increasing air pollution in India and its association with both increased morbidity and mortality, so there is still a need of further studies to assess the exposure levels of indoor pollutants and to further strengthen the evidence for their association with outcomes like tuberculosis, cataract, asthma, cardiovascular health, and cancers. So, at the same time, effective interventions starting from education, change in fuel pattern, change in fuel patterns, proper designing of stores and houses to a committed and determined intersectoral coordination towards promotion of public health is the need of the hour. Yes. So, these are the Millennium Development Goals and conclusion of how to control indoor air pollution. So, friends, just have a recap what we have covered in today's lecture, indoor air pollution. Yes. Now see, the factors related with this. First, attic, asbestos and dust. If we are talking about living area, then carpenting, furniture chemicals, tobacco smoke, bedrooms like dust mites, pet hairs, bathrooms, mildew, cleaning chemicals, garage or basement like radons, solvents, carbon monoxide, kitchen, smoke, chemicals, carbon monoxide. Yes, these are the possible places of indoor pollution and with potential pollutants. Now, yes, so indoor pollution is the degradation of indoor air quality by harmful chemicals and other materials. Yes, so the emissions of PM 2.5 generated by the burning of solid fuels in household in terms of household air pollution, HAP. Yes, then we have covered all the information related with the indoor air pollution and the related various factors to that. Yes, then we have covered status of indoor air pollution in India. Yes, so basically the pollutants like aldehydes, volatile and semi-volatile organic compounds are produced from resins, waxes, polishing materials, cosmetic and binders are also indoor air pollutants. Then we have studied few facts and figures related with the harmful effects of indoor air pollution on health. Yes, so these are the effects on health like pneumonia, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, lung cancer, and many more. Yes. Then we have studied the example of Ladakh, where due to severe cold and ventilation kept to a minimum, the inmates are exposed to high concentration of soot, resulting in morbidities which resemble pneumoconiosis Yes. And biomass fuels contain carcinogens like polyaromatic hydrocarbons, formaldehyde, and a case control study among women diagnosed with lung cancer reported that in addition to tobacco, exposure to biomass fuels or also leads to development of lung cancer. Yes, the higher levels of carbon monoxide due to biomass fuels in houses resulted in higher carbo carboxyhemoglobin levels which were comparable to smokers. And then we have seen the picture why indoor air quality matters. Yes, and then we have covered control measures. Yes, public awareness, change in pattern of fuel use, modification of design of cooking stove, improvement in ventilation, intersectoral coordination and global initiative. Yes. Then we have studied how to contributing to achieving the Millennium Development Goals, MDGs. Yes, where first eradicate extreme poverty and hunger, second achieve universal primary education, achieving gender equality, fourth reduce child mortality, fifth improve maternal health, sixth, combat HIV/AIDS, malaria, and other diseases like tuberculosis. Yes, then to ensure environmental sustainability. Then eighth, develop a global partnership for development. Yes, so effective interventions starting from education, change in fuel patterns, proper designing of stores and houses, to a committed and determined intersectoral coordination towards promotion of public health is the need of the hour, and it's all about indoor air pollution. In the next session, friends will see new topic. So till the time, keep revising, keep studying, and do not waste your time because notification has already published. So start your preparation, and those aspirants are looking for subscription, they can go with plus or iconic subscription, and do not forget to use code RBI live to get 10% discount. Yes, like, share, and subscribe our Unacademy videos on YouTube and hit the bell icon for the regular updates and notifications. Yes, friends, that's it for this session. See you in the next class. Take care. Thank you.